Hello my lovely beautiful people, SuperMarioT just came back from a Smash 4 tournament where he got second place with Palutena only. Can I get a like in the comments or just like this video just because of that? But nah, I'm gonna go over week number 22 of the Super Smash Bros. Blog, go over the updates for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate like we've been doing for the past 21 weeks. Now we're in week 22, we have 4 more weeks to go, the game is less than a month away. I am so excited for this game, and before I get into this, let me just clarify for those of you who want to play a demo of Smash Ultimate. Best Buy is dropping demos for Smash Ultimate soon. They don't have a specific date when, they're just coming soon, so you may want to check your local Best Buy. It's not just a specific Best Buy. Like a month before Mario Odyssey came out, there was a demo for it at like every GameStop and Best Buy Switch kiosk. So Smash is basically going to get the same treatment, but we just don't know when those demos are going to drop. I have an idea of when they're going to drop, because by the time this is going to be uploaded, likely on Saturday, November 10th, there's going to be a Nintendo Switch Holiday Experience event at local, not Best Buy, shopping malls, like different shopping malls throughout the US. So I'll put a link in the description, see if there's a mall near your location, and you can like drive out there, take a train or whatever, and get your hands on Ultimate. And that shopping experience event is lasting from tomorrow to the middle of December. So it's going to be after Smash Ultimate releases, which is good. But if you're tight on money and gas for cars, I'd probably stick with the Best Buy. But barring that, let's get into this week. November 4th, Sunday, today's fighter, Ken. Ken joins the battle as Ryu's Echo Fighter. Their differences are carried over from the original game. Ken's Hadouken is shaped differently, his strong Shoryuken is flames, and he moves a bit faster. He has 2 final smashes, Shin Ryuken and Shippu Jinraikyaku. I really hope I pronounced that right. But whether you saw that leaked image, whether you believe the Grinch leak, or none of the above, who wasn't expecting Ken to be in Smash after they established Echo Fighters? Like, Ken, he literally is the original Echo when it comes to Street Fighter. There's like no reason Ken shouldn't have been in this game as Ryu's Echo. And he looks cool too. I'm pretty sure he's going to be slightly better than Ryu because he is slightly faster and he deals multi-hit attacks with his kicks, so that's to be expected, but Cause fast equals better in Smash tier lists. I mean, it makes sense. But Ken and Ultimate and Smash Bros. Expected as an Echo Fighter, cool. I don't think any of us really expected anything otherwise. Why do they always come up with these weird, like, not even anime sounding attack names? Like, they're just so freaking, cause half the time they're hard to pronounce. I still know people who don't know how to pronounce Tatsumaki Senpukyaku, and I could definitely see why. Cause that's a stupidly long name with weird freaking syllables. There's probably a reason why they're named like that, but I don't know. Hadouken's easy. Shippu Jinraikyaku. I don't even know if I pronounced that right? But that's like besides the point. Ken in Smash Bros. Is cool. I could get into a tangent as to why another character should deserve to be an Echo Fighter, because like a lot of reason behind Ken being an Echo Fighter in Smash Bros. Can easily be applicable to this other character I'm thinking, but that's beside the point. Monday, November 5th, today's item, Springman Assist Trophy. Springman jumps and dashes around the stage while using his stretchy arms to punch, just like he does in the ARMS game. In a pinch, he can unleash his powerful rush attack to pummel the opponent. So, please tell me I wasn't the only one who felt hurt that he's an Assist Trophy, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought he would have been perfect as DLC, considering ARMS is really popular on the Switch. For a new IP, it sold over 1.5 million units. That is impressive for a new IP and for a new, like, fighting IP. Like, ARMS sold very well, and it is one of the more popular titles on the Switch. So, it kind of hurts seeing him as an Assist Trophy, and who knows, maybe they may change their mind. They may add him as a DLC for all we know. I don't know. There's no golden rule for that, but I mean, it's based on precedent. It makes sense not to believe an Assist Trophy can be playable via DLC, but they broke that rule with the sequel game, and the fact that like Chrom is still in Robin's final smash, and you can use that to beat up Chrom and cheer for Chrom. Like, the idea itself doesn't sound as silly, and I don't think it's a rule Sakurai will be afraid to break, but that's besides the point. Again, Springman is an Assist Trophy. It makes sense, and I know people want him as DLC, but the more you look at the Assist Trophy, he kind of does everything he usually does. Just like the punches, the rush attack, the jumps. I mean, Sakurai could definitely make his own moveset like he did with Little Mac, because all Little Mac does is punch. If Springman was a playable character, he'd basically be the longer-ranged version of Little Mac, and probably weaker. But he looks good as an Assist Trophy, but man, would he have been good as a DLC playable fighter. I know a lot of us were kind of expecting that. And on Tuesday, November 6th, you can now listen to Street Fighter II's Guile stage. Even fans who have heard this song hundreds of times will now find new nuances in this fresh version by arrangement supervisor Yuzo Koshiro. And just like everything with this song, it fits so well in Smash Ultimate. I was so upset that this song wasn't even in Smash 4. It was only the Ryu and Ken stage, like the originals from Street Fighter 2 and Turbo, and then the remixes. But you think Guile stage would have been on there, man? That's like one of the most popular Street Fighter themes. And now it is. He has a remix and the original version's in there, so that's good. They fixed their sin. They atoned for the sin they dealt on Smash 4 by not putting the song in there. And it sounds great. It sounds very good, catchy, rhythmic, beautiful, and the fact that Guile's an assist trophy, like, it complements this even more, so I'm glad this is in the game. And, okay, on Tuesday and Thursday, they talked about spirits in like 3 different updates, but we're gonna save those towards the end, because it's somewhat lengthy, and I want to tackle everything in a concise order. So we're gonna skip spirits for now. We're gonna go to Wednesday, November 7th, and talk about today's fighter, Olimar. Captain Olimar battles by issuing commands to various types of Pikmin under his control. Pikmin come in different colors that correspond to different abilities. Olimar's alternate appearance lets you play as Alf. So, even though Pikmin's not really one of the most popular franchises under Nintendo, I'm pretty happy he's in Smash. Because, I mean, he has his fans, and he felt right when he got added in Brawl. Even if I wasn't a fan of Pikmin, even though I knew nothing about the game, Brawl came out, like, less than half a decade after, like, Pikmin 1 and 2. I think Pikmin 2 came out in 2003, I might have that wrong. But Olimar's definitely a unique fighter. I don't main him, but he is one of the more interesting characters when it comes to Smash Brothers, mainly because of his Pikmin, and he's very close range. I hear he's more closer to his Brawl counterpart, which... oh, god damn it. Brawl was my gateway to competitive Smash, as hilarious as that sounds, and Olimar was the bane of my existence in Brawl. You almost never saw him in Smash 4, and I'm pretty sure he was good, but the only person I know who mained Olimar is Buzz. I don't know anyone else who uses Olimar outside of that, and you barely saw Olimar in the meta. It's good that he's getting more love here. He got buffed. Apparently he's going to be a top tier character. Oh boy. But not much else I can add to Olimar. It's good that he's here, it's good that he's buffed. On Thursday, November 8th, today's item, Yuri Kozukata Assist Trophy. The protagonist of the Fatal Frame Maiden of the Blackwater game is now an assist trophy. If she gets you with her camera obscura, you'll be paralyzed for a short time, so watch out. So, the reason I'm even remotely excited for this assist trophy is because one of my fans, who's become one of my closest friends online, we Skype call every now and then, keeps telling me, yo, you should play Fatal Frame. You gotta play Fatal Frame, it's so good. It's like this horror genre game. I know very little about it, but the fact that like he told me about it makes me more excited that this is here. It's like, oh, Fatal Frame's in Smash, that's an assist trophy. Okay, I can see this. And her assist trophy is neat. Like her camera flashing, stunning you. For some reason it reminds me of the Pokemon, I forget what it is. It's not Pokemon Snap, but that picture thing you could do in Sun and Moon, and I think Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon in certain locations. Actually, it reminds me of Luigi's Mansion when you flash your flashlight at ghosts, and they just like, ding, and they just stay there for a second. But Yuri Kozukata is an assist trophy in Smash Ultimate. I think that's very cool. And let's go back to the spirits thing, because they talked about it on Tuesday, and they talked about it again on Thursday. So November 6th, Tuesday, spirits. Spirits are characters that have lost their physical forms. Equipping your fighter with spirits will power them up with all sorts of new abilities. Wondering how many kinds of spirits there are? You'll have to see for yourself. So, like, trophies were very hard to develop and program. Sakurai said this himself, and because of that, they got canned in favor of spirits, like these PNGs, 2D, 3D renders of characters, and initially I was against it, because I'm like, oh, that's a little lazy and not as good as a trophy, right? But the more I'm thinking about it, and the more I'm, like, looking at this concept, I think this could work. I think this could be a good idea, because, like, it's more than just a figurine of this character. It's the character's actual soul being embedded into these characters. You could equip, and it actually helps you. Like, I think that seems a lot more interactive and a lot more cooler, because these are these actual characters and they're spirits, even though they don't have their physical forms. So, the idea is cool, and they talked about it again on the same day. Spirit battles have various conditions that may remind you of the character you're battling. If you manage to win one of these matches, you'll get a chance to capture the spirit yourself. In my opinion, I think this is basically events mode on steroids. There's like an endless amount of matches you could like tryout. They all have specific conditions, specific stages, specific items too. You fight certain characters with certain sizes and conditions again, and you beat them, you get the spirit. Yeah, it sounds a lot like... Actually, that's another thing. Well, I'll get into that in the next update, but I like that each battle, like, the spirit ties into some character's, like, condition along with their alternate costume. Like, here you see Guts Man, and you have to fight a giant Mega Man with that orange Guts Man color, and the Imprisoned from Zelda Skyward Sword, it's tied to this Gray King K. Rool, a giant Gray King K. Rool. Like, they're basically tying these spirits to characters that have, like, kinda sorta similarities between one another, whether it be, like, appearance or not, or otherwise. And I think that's a neat touch. So now I'm hoping that if Sans is a spirit, you could at least expect Sans to be a spirit. That seems reasonable. Come on, man. And if he is, you gotta tie him to Ness. Just do it, Sakurai. Just do it for the meme. Please. It literally got revived over October. You gotta do it again, please. I live for the memes. And on Thursday, November 8th, they talked about spirits again. There are two kinds of spirits. Primary spirits boost the physical abilities of the fighter you equip them to, while support spirits provide special skills. Try out different combinations to power up your fighters. So, with the spirit battles, that's basically events mode. With the spirits themselves, it's not just trophies, like turned into custom gear. I've seen more people compare them to stickers, and that's a very just comparison. Because Brawl basically did do something like this, because if you equip stickers in Subspace Emissary, you had certain items appear more frequently, certain perks or buffs to your, like, special attacks, smashes, etc. And this is very similar to that, which, I mean, you get minus points because it's something the series has done before, but the idea that you could level up your spirits, I think that's a neat little touch. They added some extra layers to keep the spirits fresh for you to go back to. Maybe you find like a specific spirit, like I find Shadow Peach from Thousand Year Door, or Viridi, as we see in the second screenshot here, and I could just buff them up. Oh yeah, Viridi's 4 stars too. Each spirit has like a set of 1 to 4 stars, and of course, the higher the stars, the stronger they are, I believe. And I think that's cool, because I can imagine, oh, Viridi's spirit's gonna help me with this fight. I don't think spirits deconfirm a single character too. Like, spirits are the equivalent to trophies in this game, right? If that were the case, Mewtwo and Lucas would have never been DLC in Smash 4, because they got trophies in the base game, and then they became DLC, and they got extra trophies to go with that. Spirits don't seem like something they would consider, oh, this character's spirit's in the game. Yeah, not playable. Especially since Daisy, King K. Rool, or Captain K. Tool specifically, and the male Wii Fit trainer all have spirits themselves. So even the fighters themselves could have spirits, whether they're specific to the fighter themselves or it's a different version. If it's a different version, then I don't think that goes against this specific character, like Viridi, for example, because I want her in Smash. Like, I don't think that goes against her chances being a character in Smash. And apparently she's a lot more popular than I thought she was, which, that shocks me, because that gives me a little hope. But I don't know, Nintendo made the choices, and Sakurai makes the final call, so I don't know. But the way they worded spirits in the Direct seemed so confusing that I didn't even fully get it, and I was a little iffy on it. Like, it looked like events mode, and then the spirits themselves are like custom gear / stickers, and yeah, it was weird how they did it in the Direct, and I don't think they should have spent like 10 minutes in the Direct talking about this thing, because I don't think this deserved like 10 minutes. Not that many people cared about it initially, and even then, people were confused. Like, they did not word spirits as well as I hoped they would. And now that we have some time to process this, now that we have more explanation as to how it works, I think this could be a good mode. It might. We'll have to wait and see. I think this is going to be a case of we'll have to play just to see. I know for a fact this is going to be more fun than Smash Tour, because, like, we all know Events Mode is better than Smash Tour. That's a fact. Hands down. I'm sorry, Stardust Dio, but Smash Tour, I don't find it fun. Events Mode, though, I like the idea of them basically giving us more than just 30 or 50 events, giving us probably over 1,000, because I'm pretty sure the fact that they don't have to develop the trophies makes me think, oh, they're probably going to make, like, more than 1,000, maybe like 1,500 spirits, maybe 2,000 if we're lucky, because you know how many characters they're pulling for this shit? Like, that's a lot of references, that's a lot of characters, a lot of items. Like, wow, my voice cracked like 3 times there, but you get what I mean. I think spirits could be something special, although RIP Smash Run, RIP Smash Run. At least we have World of Light. And that generally covers it for this week. I think this week was okay. I was expecting them to go over Ken. Olimar is not particularly my favorite character. The assist trophies, hilariously enough, were my highlights, and a little bit of spirits. A little bit. Let me know what you guys think down below. Did you like this week? Did you hate it? We have less than a month until the game comes out. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for more Smash Ultimate coverage. We're so close to the game. And if that demo comes soon, you know for a fact I'm going to be recording a lot of different matches. People are avoiding Pichu like the plague. I gotta change that. Stay super.